This conference will now be recorded.
So today we will understand how to implement SCD1 in data flows. Okay, sorry. So we will see how to implement SCD1 in data flows. What is SCD1? SCD1 means, so we are going to maintain a dimension. Dimension means anybody have any idea? Customer is a dimension, okay? So because customer details, we will store unique customer details, okay? So for some business, what they want is, for some business, they also want to track history of the customer. Example, customer is moved from Hyderabad to Bangalore. So you want to understand from what time to what time he is in Bangalore. So when he has moved to Bangalore, all those things. Next, so what was his phone number? What is phone number now? Okay, what the phone number he was using earlier, so what is the phone number he is using now? So all these things, if you want to track it, that is nothing but a SCD2. So SCD2 means it will have a current and historical data. What data it will have? Current and historical data. SCD1 means it will have only current data. SCD1 means it will have only current data. Cleared all of you? SCD1 means it will have only current data. SCD2 means it will have current plus historical data. Let me show you. So SCD1 means type 1, slowly changing. Let me expand this. So it's nothing but a slowly changing dimension type 1. Why it's a slowly changing? Why it's a slowly changing? Because dimension is not going to change frequently. Will you go to bank or somewhere, and will you keep updating your location in the Aadhaar card? No, right? Very rarely it will happen. Maybe whenever you move the place, okay? So whenever some corrections required by mistake, you have something is changed, okay? In that case, you'll go and change it, okay? So that's why SCD1 is nothing but a slowly changing dimension. The dimension is going to change very infrequently, like not frequently, very rarely the dimension is going to change. Yeah, let me show you. Come here. Sorry, give me a minute. Give me a minute, let me just put everything here. Shit, I think subscription is over. I think. Okay, let me move on to pay as you go. Anybody have free trial, friends? Okay, otherwise I'll just go to pay as you go. Yeah. So 1 second. Okay, maybe let me type it for now. Give me a minute, okay? 1 minute. So I'll just arrange the data and give it to you. Give me a minute, okay? I'll just tell you what I'm doing. Dated on and updated. Okay, so now you look at here, okay? Uh, Anybody heard about this hash functions? Hash functions. Anybody heard about hash functions? So basically, I'll tell you, no worries, okay? If you are not able to, if you don't know also, I'll tell you. What hash functions will do is, if you use that hash function on this entire data, okay, you just club this data as like this. Let's say you take this data and you just concatenate like this, okay? So this is all customer data. On this entire data, I'm going to generate a surrogate key. When I generate a surrogate key, this is the value I got. Okay, this is the value I got. So one Rama Bangalore, this is his phone number. Tomorrow, if we updated his phone number, if we updated his phone number from 32222, because there is a wrong in the phone number, he corrected his phone number. Now what happens? Will the hash value will be remain same when you apply a hash function on this data? Example, there is one of the function which we are going to use here, 32. Sorry, when I apply CRC32 on this data, I got this value. When I apply CRC32 on this data, will I get a same value or will I get a some different value?
Different value.
So it will
Different.
change. It will change. You understood, right? It will basically change. Whenever there is a change in the data, automatically the hash value will change. Okay, so in that case, what you will understand, when the hash value is changed, what is your understanding? Let's say, so Rama, some number is given, because this data here double two is there, here 3 2 is there, meaning there is a data changed in these 4 columns compared to the secondary data, so that's a new number is generated. So to Krishna Pune, it's a 2 4. Here also it's a 2 4 is there. 1 second, it's not a Chennai, it's not Pune, it's a Chennai. Okay, on first day I am generating a Chennai and there is a like phone number. Now if you see on second day, he moved from Chennai to Pune. So then hash value will be same as this or different?
Different.
Different, because here it's a Pune. On second day he is saying I moved to Pune. Earlier he was in Chennai. So when he was in Chennai, hash value is this. When he moved to Pune, the value is changed. There will be a new hash value will come. Next, 4 Venkat Hyderabad. So there is no value available for 4. So you are completely generating a new value. Okay. Now you want to understand whether 1 and 2 are which records? Updated records. How you are saying 1 and 2 are updated records, but 1 and 2 are matching with the target. So that's why you can understand 1 and 2 is again coming, which are there in the target, which means that 1 and 2 is updated. Okay, what about the fourth one? Fourth is not there in the target itself, so that you can able to understand fourth record is a new record. This is what? New record. What about this? It's updated record. What about this? This is also updated record. Okay, what about this? So let's say once the data is processed for second day, how this result will look like? Let me show you how this result will look like is, you will update the surrogate keys here. Okay, and one Rama Bangalore phone number is changed from 322 to 22. So you'll update the correct phone number. So this record is created on 14th, but this record is updated on 14th. It is updated, and 15th also it is updated. That's why you put 15. Okay, so same data flows we are using for update and creation. So let it be update also. Okay. Next, to Krishna, this one, take this surrogate key, update this surrogate key here, and change this value. 2 4 here you can able to change, and location also change. That's why you just change whatever changes are there in the source. Sync side also you make those changes, and updated by, you can put it here 15 again, because this record also updated on 15. And there is no change for the third record. Let it be, keep it as it is. What about fourth one? So fourth one is completely new record. So take this surrogate key, okay, put it here. What about this fourth one? Take this fourth record as it is. And now what you will do? So this, so on today we are basically creating this and update also same day, because this is a completely new record. Okay, how many of you understood this? How many of you understood this? So
Sir,
basically, this
can you
is the
repeat
day
it
one.
once again, sir?
This is the day one data. See, day one, there is a dimension you are farming. These 3 people went to the bank and they have opened the accounts. So I just have kept their data, and also mentioned when these people have opened their accounts. Their accounts opened on 14th. So last updated also 14th. So after opening their account, they have not made any change. That's why created it and updated it, both are same. So what about surrogate key? Surrogate key is So we are going to generate based on these 4 columns data. I'll show you how you can able to generate. Okay, I generated surrogate key. So that's how first day data I have already available. Let's come to second day. Second day data. On second day data also I generated surrogate keys. So surrogate keys has these are the surrogate keys. Why surrogate key is not same for this data and this data? Prithvi, only Prithvi tell me.
Data is changed, the mobile number is changed.
Yes. So as the number is changed, a different value will come here. I'm taking that value. So when I look at this surrogate key and this surrogate key has changed, which means there is a data is changed. Some data is changed. I'll take complete this new record. Okay. I'll just update here. Okay. Then I'll keep it. And this record is created on 14th. You will keep it as it is, but they opened account on 14th. On next day itself they came and they said my phone number was wrong, can you correct in the bank? So they'll correct it. What about second one also you take it, you just reinsert here, update the surrogate key. So this person also created his account on 14th, and 15th he updated his location. So he said, I am moving to Pune, can you move my branch to the Pune location? Maybe from Pune he requested. So the location is changed. Next, third record. Third record is yesterday opened account. He don't have any updates because he has provided all details correctly. So that's why there is no more updates for the third record. As it is, third record is there. Creation date and updated date both are same because there is no more changes in this data. What about the fourth one? Fourth is a new record because he came and he is creating like he is creating one bank account. So now, so this record also inserted into the table with a surrogate key, and his creation date and updated date is today date because he is opening the account today. Clear, Prithvi?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Anybody is not clear, please tell me, friends. Prasad Reddy, clear? Prasad Reddy, clear? Yeah. Now come here. So take this target data, look at source. So 1 is matching here, 4 is also matching here. Okay, first look at the 4. 4 Venkat, Hyderabad is here, Kolkata is here. Meaning now surrogate key will change or not?
It will change.
It will
Yes,
change.
surrogate key will change. Okay, some number will come. 1 Rama, Bangalore, and phone number. So what happens? What about this?
It will not change. Remains same.
It will not change. Same surrogate key will
It will
come.
not change. Yes.
Okay, for some reason his records are coming again without change. When it is coming without change, you should not update it as a 16/7/2022. No, because there is no change, you have to ignore such type of records. What about the fifth one?
New
Fifth one is,
surrogate.
this is a new record, you will generate some number. Okay, now what happens in the result? Let me show you. So in the result, what happens? First one will not change because data is not changed. As it is, it will be there. Fourth one, you will take this 4, you will update here, and you will also update the surrogate key here. What about this? So once you updated, you need to put here, this is a 16/7/2022. What about this? Fifth one. So this is a surrogate key. So when he has opened his account, he is opening his account on 16th. That's all. Clear? How many
Yes.
of you clear on this?
Sir, for Venkat's record, there is a updation in his location, right? So there is change in the data. Then why are
Yes.
we then why are we considering there is no change in the data and we are using same surrogate key here?
Where I am using surrogate key, see fourth record, previously surrogate key is this. Now I am taking
Yes.
this new source side surrogate key, I am taking and updating.
Okay. Okay.
So yesterday he was in Hyderabad, now it is updated to Kolkata. So you opened account on 15th, he updated today, that is 16th.
Okay, sir.
Sir, then this fifth one, Srinu
Thank
one
you.
will not change, no, sir. The date will
Sixth,
not change.
why it will change for Srinu? Because Srinu is opening account today, he is completely
Date
new
will not
record.
change, sir.
Why it will change? You need to understand and tell me why it will change. You are simply
I'm
saying date will not change, no?
I'm
Why
not
it?
saying this change, sir. It will not change anything.
That's what. Why you are asking like that? It will not change time. Why it will change? I am asking. You should not ask that question. That is wrong question, right? When that is a new record, created date, updated date, both should be same. When the record is updated on next day, so you update the updated date. Created date is the when the record is inserted. Okay. Any questions? Please tell me now itself.
Sir, my internet has gone, sir. Okay. Sir,
What you did not understand, Prithvi, tell me.
sir, in line number 22, fifth record Srinu Delhi is there, no, sir.
Hmm.
That record has not updated.
Yes, it is not updated. Okay.
The date which you are giving is updated date, 16/7.
16/7. Created date also 16/7. This is third day data.
Okay, okay.
This is
Okay, sir.
third day data. This is second day data. In
Okay, sir,
third
got
day,
it.
this is a new record. So that's why created date and updated date both are same.
Okay, sir.
Next. Any questions here? Okay. I'm moving to the things. So now what I'll do. So this is the data lake storage. This is the edges. This is no flags will come in SCD2, not in SCD1. Okay. So now if you look at here, this is a data lake storage where we will have source data. Source data will come on daily basis. Okay. Source. This is a target database. Here I'll use ADF data flows. ADF data flows for implementing this merge function. Okay. Fine. So come here. First, let's create a data lake storage Gen2. Create storage account. So pay as you I'm taking and resource group. So let's create a new resource group. Cloud Pandit. Naji. Click OK. And storage name Cloud Pandit ADLS 1507. Cloud Pandit ADLS 1507. Advanced. Enable hierarchy namespace. Click review plus create. Click create. Next. Open portal.h.com. Let's go to database. Okay. You can also use Synapse because we already covered the Synapse. Let's go to Synapse. Okay. Basically, mostly we will maintain dimensions in the Synapse. I'll just go with the dedicated SQL pools. Okay. the same Cloud Pandit SQL DB. Sorry, Cloud Pandit SQL data warehouse. Okay, create a server Cloud Pandit SQL pool. Set the username, password. Okay, click OK. So very important is this performance scale. So if you are using 1000 C, 1000 rupees you need to pay per hour. So I'll reduce it to 100 C so that I will pay 100 rupees per hour. Click apply. Okay. Then yeah, that's all. Click review plus create. Click create. So now I created source is data lake storage, sync is data warehouse. Come to portal.azure.com. Let's create Azure Data Factory now. Go to Data Factory. Create data factories. Git configuration, configure it later. Click review plus create. Click create. Okay, source is ADLS, sync is data warehouse, and we are using ADF. Okay, so let me go to source inside container. Let's create a global. Under global, we discussed what we discussed. Country name will be there, for which country you are processing. Under that, they want to maintain the, let's say, some customer data, customer dimension data. Okay. Oh, sorry, there is wrong. Under India folder, you will have a kind of a bronze, silver, and gold. Okay. Let's say under silver, India, under silver folder. Careful observe under silver folder, because our refined data will be there under silver. So there is a cust folder. Under cust folder, we have a data for 2022 year. Under 2022, I have a data for 07. Under 07, I have data for 14th. Let's imagine I have a under 14th. Let's say my first day data, second day data is there. Okay, my second day data is there on a 14th. Okay, just going. So day to data, I'm just loading. Day to means this one. This is the day to data. Okay, day one data, I'll keep it in the data warehouse. Okay, upload, and let's say 15th, I'll create a 15th folder. Under 15th, I'll upload the third day data. Day 3 data. Okay, now you understood. So 14th, I have a day 1 data. 15th, I have a day 3 data. What about day 1 data? Day 1 data basically it must be available under 13th, but I already processed it. That's why I'm not creating. We already know how to create this folder structure, everything from the Azure Data Factory. How many of you know this? How many of you know this folder structure, how to create from Azure Data Factory while ingesting data? Nobody knows. Ganesh,
No,
Naidu.
we know that.
Yeah, okay. So we already discussed, so you are aware of that. Fine. Now come to SQL database. So SQL data warehouse is yet to create. Our data factory is available. Let it be. Okay, fine. So I just uploaded day 2 and the day 3 data. Let's wait for data warehouse, this SQL pool. Once it is available, I'll just connect it from data studio, Azure Data Studio. Double click on this Azure Data Studio. Connect. We will connect. So source side, everybody's clear. Day 2 data, day 3 data, I already mentioned, meaning day 2 data I have and day 3 data I uploaded. Now day 1 data I already processed and I'm keeping in the data warehouse. The reason is, if I'm not keeping day 1 processed data in the data warehouse, when I'm designing the data flow, you will not know how to compare sync and source data and all those things, because the sync side there won't be any data. That's why, to make very clear the data flow design, I am keeping the sync side data. Okay, sync side also some data I'm putting, source side also I'm putting some data, so that the comparison, how you are identifying the updated records, how you are identifying new records, everything you will come to know. Okay. Lot of YouTube videos will be there on SCD1 and SCD2. Don't follow those things, because those people are basically, I don't think they have implemented in the real time. So what those people are doing is they are simply doing some kind of absurd without having audit columns, without having surrogate key. Simply many people are absurding. I have seen like there are simply in 10 minutes, 20 minutes, those people are able to explain. And I have seen, I just observed. So that is not a SCD1 how we implement. Okay, don't follow those things. So try to follow at least SCD1, SCD2 from our session, because these are very important. So when the sync is a data warehouse or database, there is a one logic. When the sync is also a data lake storage, there will be another logic. Okay, so we'll discuss everything. Just to follow our session, very important. And if you understand our sessions, you can able to implement SCD1, SCD2, anything very easily. One flow if you understand, so remaining things will be easy in our case. Okay, give me 2 minutes. I will be back by 7:40. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, I need to take. it got created, right? So what we can do, let's try to connect to this. Okay, go to resource. The first thing is come down and you will see a network. Query editor. So suppose if you want to connect to the data warehouse directly, you can connect to it using query editor. Okay, this is similar to our SQL database, how we are connecting. See, cloud @123, click OK. So IP address, it is asking us to enable, but security settings. Okay, so you see something on yellow IP. Okay, click on this, it will take you to that option. So it is saying successful updated the server firewall, but this is not the right way. We need to understand where exactly go and update the firewalls. Give me
Go
a
to
minute.
network.
Where is network? That's what I am searching.
Yes.
Settings, workload management, maintenance schedule, connection string properties. No, maybe it should be there in one of these. Auditing, no. Discovery. Wait, okay, let me refresh it, see and see. Is there anything that we are missing out? Okay, go to resource again. Okay, so you need to go to server. Okay, sorry, click on this server. Here you will have networking. Come down, see this is we added, yeah, it's already added, and you just check hello user services resources to access this server and save this. Okay, clear now? You need to come to the server and you need to turn on this. Okay, these are not available in the database data warehouse level. Okay, you need to click on the server and enable, copy this server name and click on this, put the data warehouse name here. This is the database name, so SQL login. So database name is this. Okay, username is this, password is @123, click connect. Okay, so now click on new query. Here let's execute this query whatever I have. Okay, so this is how we create the table, and these are the data. Okay, I'm just creating this, run this. Okay, something is wrong. Can we check? Okay, let's create the table first. Okay, table is created. Insert into dim cast, comma. Okay, so these things also let me adjust to 13. So let's say 13th first day data is right. So 13th all these are updated. Let's say all these are created. The data flows are there. 1, 2, 3. So everything is fine. Let's run it and see once again.
Different month.
Month?
Here we have taken July, then March, right?
Oh, here, correct. I mistake, I think. Okay. Correct. But there is an issue in the data. Let me go one by one column. Okay. One by one column, one by one row. Let me insert. It is taking too much time. Okay, one row is affected. Next again, I'll take this, put this here. I'll insert second row. I'm inserting. So second is also done now. Third I'm inserting. So what is the problem? There is no problem, I see. Okay, fine. So ultimately we just able to dim underscore cust. So dim cust we are able to create with the first day data. This is the first day data. You may ask, how do you know surrogate key? So these surrogate keys I have derived earlier and I just kept, these are the correct values only. Okay. These are correct surrogate key values only. Don't worry. Okay. Fine. Now this is the first day data already processed. You can able to see here. Okay. This is the first day data which is already processed. This is the second day data, source data. We will get all these 4 columns. Okay. So now my first question is, how you will know these records are matching between this and this? How you know? Let's say, see, I will give you my requirement. You need to tell me which type of join I need to use. Okay. What I need is, I need all the columns from this table. Okay, this table, and I need a matching records from this table. Okay, target table side I need matching records, and the source table side I need a matched plus unmatched records. Which type of join I need to use?
Left join.
Right joint.
Left join.
Right join.
Right joint.
Right joins.
Okay. So the confusion here is, this is the left table, this is the right table I am considering. Okay, now tell me
Left
Left
joint.
join. Left join.
which join.
Left.
Left
Left
joint.
join.
Everybody please respond. Anybody not able to understand, let me know. Left join. Okay, we need to use a left join. Very good. So what you will do is, now left join you can use, or you can also use something called lookup. Lookup is also act as a left join. Let me show you one by one. Okay, so source side data is available, sync side we have ready. Now go to resource. Now sorry, data factory, open data factory. Come to manage, we need 2 linked services, as you know. Okay, one is data like store gen 2. So you can use subscription. Should I have 2 subscription? Let me let me see which subscription I am currently using. FBEF. Okay, FBEF. Okay, this one. Storage account name is this one. Test connection created. Click new and create what? Create a synapse. So, synapse analytics. Okay, LS for synapse. Subscription is same. Sorry, not this one. FBEF. Okay, this is the server name. This is the database name. SQL authentication. This is my name. Cloud@123 is your password. Test connection. So create the connection here as well. Now come to author tab. So if you want to go with yeah, you can go in any way. Create a data flow, new data flow. Okay, turn on data flow. So very simple, friends. Suppose if you want to read a data from source or sink, what you need to use? Source. Okay. So source data I want to read. So source is what? Source ADLS Gen2. Okay. You want to use inline or dataset? Basically, we use inline only. Let it be. Okay. Inline is what type of data? Delimited text. Okay. Delimited text. So in which storage? Data lake storage Gen2. Come to source options. Browse it. Global. India. Silver folder. Cust. Under cust, I need to generate a year, month, day. For that, what I'll do? So click on open canvas here. You will see something called parameter. Okay, create a parameter called see data flow param for load date. Okay, load date, or you can say load date like this. Okay, so data flow parameter for passing the load date. Load date, I'll pass it as a string. Okay, that I want to use here. How you will use? Concat. Here you need to say India slash silver slash cast, and you need to pass the parameter. Now what happens? So global, under global, so this particular folder we are going to read. Okay, all the files which are there under that folder we are going to read. Now come to data preview. What it is saying? Data plus the parameter for which suppose if you want to refresh the data, you need to pass a data flow parameter. How to pass is click on debug settings, go to parameters. Here you are going to pass the value. So 2022 07 14th. 14th we have a day to data. So that's why we are putting like this. Click save and refresh this. File folder is not written at the same time and should special character is not so I think this should do it.
Containers called 14
Sonic,
ఇవ్వలేదండి.
Single quotes we should not use, right, while passing.
what you people are discussing?
While passing the date,
Yes, I'm correcting. I think it should be double quotes. Okay, refresh. What is happening?
usually we won't pass anything. Single quotes or double quotes.
Single quotes?
Double quotes, we don't use both. Directly we can pass the date there.
One second, let me see because I did not remember all these things. After silver folder, year month. No, India, then silver, then cust will be there, right? Okay. Here slash is
Maybe
missing.
slash.
Slash is missing. Okay, got it. We got the data. Why we are getting data like this? Can somebody tell me? Why we are getting like this? Why headers are this?
First row as a header, we need to select.
First row as header, we have not checked. You need to check first row as header. Where it is? Here. First row as header you check. Now come here again, refresh this. Okay, see now data is perfect. So what you need to do, see this is the source data, day 2 source data you are getting. Now come here, click import schema. Yeah, import schema, you can click here, click import. This is very important projection, okay? Otherwise columns will not be available to your target. So you make this as a integer type. Short is very small data type, okay? That's it. Okay, so source side we are good. Now let's read a sync data. What is your target data? What is your target data? What is your target data?
Data
Target
warehouse.
is
Data warehouse.
source is a synapse. Okay, data warehouse. So data warehouse means here you need to select synapse. Synapse. So what is your linked service? Already we have a linked service for synapse. Select it. Come to source option. Schema names are not available. Refresh this. People who are not attending regularly sessions, they'll not be able to understand today's session also. Okay. So dbo.dim underscore cust, dbo.dim_cust. Now come to data preview, refresh this. This is the our this is our target data. See, 1, 2, 3 records are there with surrogate key, CID, CNAME, everything is there. Fine, okay. So if you look at here, when we join these two tables, right? So CID, CNAME, all these things are same column names. There will be a conflict. I want to rename the source columns. How you will rename? How you will rename? User select.
Data.
Okay. So what I want to do for my source columns is I want to add a src underscore. So I want to rename it as a src underscore. Okay. So it will be very difficult if you have 100 columns adding src underscore. The other way what you can do, I'll tell you, delete this. Add mapping, rule based mapping. Okay. Delete this CID also. Now in this rule based mapping, what I am saying is true. True means all the columns. You take all the columns, you concat src underscore $. Means current column name. So first it will give you first column name. Okay, for that first column name, I'm adding src underscore at the starting of that column. Yeah, then concatenating. Next $. Second column will be passed. I'll just add src underscore to it. So this will be very easy. True means all the columns. You are not restricting to few columns. You are taking true means all the columns, adding the src to $. Means current column. One by one column will be given. For all those columns, I'm adding src underscore. Okay, now let's see whether it is working or not working. See, it is working, right? src underscore src underscore src underscore src underscore is showing. Clear? All of you clear? Very, very important. If you're not responding, I think everybody is understanding. If you're not able
Yes,
to understand something, you need to raise point immediately. Okay. Now click on this. Use a derived column transformation for generating the surrogate key on the source, because now if you look at this data, we have these 4 columns, but we don't have this surrogate key. We don't have this surrogate key. That's why I want to generate a surrogate key on the source. How to generate surrogate key? So here you come here, you mention src underscore surrogate key. A source surrogate keys. For source data I'm generating surrogate key. How? Click on open. Yeah, some people reported in the WhatsApp group saying, sir, we are not able to open. See how I will open. If you click like this, it will not come. Okay. So again, I'm showing you again. If you click like this, it will not open. You click on this and immediately 2 times you need to click tick tick. It will open. Okay. Immediately, quickly you need to click on 2 times. So there is an issue that is a little bit difficult. I also feel some difficulty sometimes. Okay. But don't worry, that is easy only. Okay. Now first what you will do, you concatenate all the data which you want. Okay. Source custody, source cust name, source location, source phone number. But if you want to concatenate anything, all these columns must be a string. But customer ID, phone number is not a string. To make those two also to string, what you have is, I think, two integer. There is, sorry, two string. I want to convert into string, right? There is a function called toString to convert into the string. See, toString. Convert a primitive data type to a string. So these things I want to convert into string, so I'll say toString. Got it? Because if you want to concatenate, all the values must be in a string. Now let's see what will be the result. Refresh this. After concatenating those 4 columns, what is the result? I'll show you now. Okay. See, under surrogate key, what is happening? 1 Rama Bangalore 89044, like this. I concatenate entire content. Okay. I concatenated everything. So this concatenate result on this particular data, I need to apply some hash function. We have a lot of hash functions will be there. One of the hash function is crc32. Okay. So like that, you have crc32, you have something called md5, you have something called sha1, we have sha2. Lot of functions are there, but crc32 we are basically using. Okay. I'll tell you, you need to use only crc32. Okay. Save and finish. Now come to data preview. Let's see what is the surrogate keys it has generated for this column, these rows. How many of you understood till here? So today I'll extend a little bit long, 8:30 something it will take. Okay. I can't help you because you need to spend these 2 days only. So 1, 2, 4. Okay. So now you see surrogate key. These are the surrogate keys. So for first one is 410. What is that? 410. This is the actual surrogate key what we have. So this is 3818 for 2. Second one is 3818. For third one, 14383 something it is given. Okay, these are the surrogate keys, actual surrogate keys. We got it now. Okay. Now I need to get this kind of result in the target. How? The first important thing is, based on the customer ID, if you look at which are matching, if you see customer ID. See, first thing is, it is very, very irritating for me if you go unmute. Lot of disturbance. Please be in mute, okay, until unless you have a question. So source customer IDs you take, target customer IDs also you take, and you compare. So there is a 1 and 2, 1 and 2 which are matching. Okay, so I need to take a matching record from the source and also unmatched record from the source, plus only matched records from the target side. So if you want this kind of a result, you want all the data from the left side, you want only matching records from the right side, you can use a left join, or you can use something called lookup activity. Lookup also will work exactly similar. Okay, I will go with the lookup because it will be easy. Yeah, even join also you can use, no worries at all. Okay, but yeah, we will use in this lookup, and when the target is data lake storage or blob, in that case we will use a join. I'll tell you. Okay, use a lookup. See, so derive column is the derive column output is coming as a input for this lookup. This lookup should look up on which data, on what data it has to look up and check which are matching records on source synapse. Okay, now you see I'm joining source synapse here. Look up on source synapse based on the which column, source customer ID should match with the. Why I am not getting column sync set? Tell me. You know already. You have not done the projection. Okay, that's why. Do the projection so that columns will be available to the output. Clear till here? Any question? So now what I'm saying is come to lookup. So source all the data from the source, matching records from the sync. If you want to take, you can take it. Okay, see here CID, source CID matching with CID. Come to data preview, refresh this. Carefully observe, this is the key. For human, our brain or heart, okay, how much important, that much important step it is. Very important in this particular lab. Okay, this lookup. See what lookup has done. If you look at here, you will come to know what lookup has done. You see one which is from the source, it is also matching at the target side. See, 1, 2 is there, source side, 2 is also matching at the target side. That's why both are there. What about the fourth one? Fourth one is the from source. See, source columns. Under source columns, data is showing for fourth, but the target side fourth one is not available. From this, what you understood? From this, what you understood?
New record.
This is left
New
join has been
record.
done. Okay.
It is a left joint. It's a new record.
Okay.
New record.
Okay. Exactly correct. Okay, so this fourth one is a new record. 1 and 2 are the updated records. Okay, see n number of ways we can able to implement, but I'll make it simple to understand SCD1 and SCD2. I am creating some kind of a template, so when we are implementing SCD1 and SCD2, you will not have any difficulty. Okay, but you can do much more easier as well this one. After lookup, you can do it in a multiple ways. Okay, now we got something we got. Okay, what we got is, and 1 and 2 is basically a 1 and 2 is basically updated records. Fourth one is a new record. Now what I'll do, I'll separate new records and updated records. If you want to split it, use conditional split. So there are two flows I am creating. One is new records, second one is click place, second one is updated records. Okay, so somebody asked me, sir, how many flows we can create? You can create so many flows. Okay, you simply keep adding plus with plus. Okay, now new records, how you will say it's a new record? How you can say it's a new record? How you will identify? Tell me, how you will identify it's a new record? If the target side CID is null, means it's not matching with the source side, so it's a new record. Fourth one is a new record. How? If the target CID is null. So that's why I'll say new record. How you will identify is very simple. If the CID is null, If the CID is null, then you can consider it's a new record, isn't it? Yes or no? Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
When you will say it's updated record, tell me.
Null is present.
Hmm?
Null comes.
Null will be replaced by new record.
Null will be replaced with new record.
No,
Surrogate.
when CRC, CID and CID will be same.
CID and the SRC CID, yeah? Yes. So first important thing is what you can do, open expression builder. So in this, what I'll do, CID equal to SRC underscore CID, which means if the source side and target side customer IDs are matching. If you see here, year 1, 1. So it's a matching record. This is 2, this is a 2. This is also matching record. But it may be matched, but this may not be updated. Source side record may not be updated. You should not update. How you'll check it's updated or not? So along with this end, you need to put end. I also have to check one more condition. End, I need to check one more condition, that is source side surrogate key should not be equal to sync side surrogate key, because if surrogate key is changed, then only you can understand it's a update record. Maybe same record may come, but without any update. What is the use? You should not consider that kind of record as a updated record. Clear? Everybody, Prithvi, clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Anybody is not clear here, please tell me. Surrogate key should not be same, because if it is the same, so there is no update. That's why surrogate key should not be same, but customer ID same. In that case, we can consider it as a updated record. Now you take the two flows, new records and updated records. Got it? Everybody understood?
Yes.
So these are copy paste you can do in the real-time projects. See, this is a new record, only fourth record came. What about these update records? See, 1 and 2. You have 1 and 2 are the updated records. Updated record. If it is a new record, you no need to worry. You can directly write it into the sync, and yeah, directly write it into the sync. But the other ways, you can make all the rows for insert. Okay, so here insert if all the rows, there is no condition. Okay, so if the location equal to India, those records only you insert. We don't have any condition like that, right? We have all the new records, everything we need to insert. That's why you'll put condition is always true. Always true. See, true means you can put a true or 1 equal to 1, you can put 2 equal to 2, you can put or 3 equal to 3. Always condition must be true. To make always condition true, I'm using a true function. Now what happens? Whatever new records are there, everything it will write it into the sync. Okay, so before it write it into the sync, what you can do is you can directly here itself you use a derived column transformation at the front. Before new records, after once you get new records, use a derived column transformation. Can you guess what I need to derive? I need to derive, I'm
Surrogate
taking
key.
4 columns.
Surrogate key.
Surrogate key. Surrogate key is already there. No audit columns
Audit.
created by, there is a source created by, source created on, source updated by, source updated on. Okay, updated by, data flow. Same you can mention updated by also data flow only. Created on is open expression builder. Here double click on this. So here there is a function current timestamp. Take a current timestamp. Okay, same function unit is current timestamp, means current whatever date and time is there, that it will take. Okay, now you have all the required columns. After that, you are using alter row transformation. Then you use, so see, for easy understanding, let me tell you, but you no need to use all these things. You can directly also you can do. Okay, so for you to make it very easy, I'm telling you all these steps, but some steps you can skip it. You can directly do it once you practice all the things well. Now, if you look at this data, right, in the new records, okay, come here, refresh this, I'll tell you. See here, so for the data is there. So these target columns are there, which are basically we don't require. Okay, you see here, data flow, source, 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 only source, only source columns are there. Okay, only like these, we need these audit columns, we need these source columns, but we don't require these null columns, right? So what you can do in that case, you can basically use a select class before this. Okay, before this you can use a select class to drop all the columns which you don't require. See, I don't require the CID, I don't require C name, C location, I don't require surrogate key also, C phone number, created by, created on, updated by, updated on. Okay. Basically I need only source 5 columns. Okay, and then I derived the remaining columns here. You see, refresh this. Now you have only the required columns. You dropped on the columns which you don't require. See here, for Venkat, Hyderabad, all these things are there. Source created by, all these things are there. Okay, directly everything is there, and you made this entire row for insert. See, insert if true means entire all, if you have 10 rows are coming from source, you are not filtering anything. You are saying all the rows I want to insert, you are saying true means true, you are putting always means. See now, plus means what, you can see here the meanings. So plus means insert, star means update, into means delete, star plus means upsert, update if it's the record is updated, if it's a new record insert it. Okay, so but I made this as an insert record because it's an insert. Okay, now without this also it will work, I am saying. Okay, but I'm just giving you the best practices, and some of the transformation we don't record really. So this is the sync where you want to write this sync into the same table. Use a inline, use the synapse, very good. Where you want to write delimited, sorry, synapse linked service. Come to settings, check this DBO schema name, whatever table names dim underscore cust. Okay, so schema name is DBO, table name is dim underscore cust. So what I want to do, I want to insert, so this will go and insert directly, no issues at all. How many of you understood this flow? This simply fourth record will go and insert. How many of you understood?
Yeah, why
Yes.
we use the alter row one? Because here already have setting in allow insert.
Yes, because yellow insert is not mandatory, but for update, you must prepare the row for update. This record is eligible for update in the database. You need to prepare. For insert, it's not mandatory. For update, you must prepare the rows for the update. Then only it will go and update in the database when you check this option. Okay, so when you are checking this option called update here, which means the row must be marked as an updated row. Okay, otherwise it will not work. Got it? So I'll show you. So without, yeah, you also can experience. You delete this insert one, it will work. But if you delete update alter row, it will not work. Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions? Fine. Now come to updated records. So what you need to do is, in the updated records, you need to use a derive column here also. Little bit careful about the updated records. Okay, So in the derive column here, you need to derive only 2 columns or 4 columns. Tell me how many columns? 2 or 4?
2.
2 columns only, because for updated you will just say updates only. Source updated by, okay, source updated on. So updated on is a function. Okay. Open expression builder. You can generate the current time step. Updated by is data flow. Okay, updated by is data flow, you can mention. Now come to data preview. Refresh this. See, you have everything. You have everything will be there. Okay. Now what you will do, don't delete anything because you need all those things. I'll tell you. Now you prepare everything for the alter row. All the rows which are coming in this flow, you need to make it ready for the update. Update if true. True means all the records which are coming in this flow, you must update it. Okay. Clear? Then you use the directly sync transformation. Sync inline. Then it's a synapse. Then linked service. Come to settings. Select the schema name here, DBO. The table name is this. Okay. Now you need to uncheck this and you need to check update. When you check update, what you observe here, key column will come. What is the key column? So it basically tells you based on which column I need to identify it's an update record and I need to update. So based on the customer ID. So based on the customer ID, if the ID is matched between source and sync, it needs to understand, okay, 2 and 3 is matched. Second record I need to update in the target. It should update it. Okay. So this is the first important thing. Come to second one, mapping. Auto mapping disable because we don't require auto mapping. Now carefully if you observe, source CID should go as a CID. Source CNAME should go as a CNAME. Source C location should go as a C location. Why? I'm saying CID, CNAME, those things because in the table column names are CID, CNAME. Okay, that's why CID, CNAME, C location, source C phone number should go as a phone number, and source surrogate key should go as a surrogate key. And this surrogate key we don't require. This is we don't require. So target values we are updating. We don't require these. Okay. C location we don't require. C phone number we don't require. Created by, created on, updated by, updated on, we don't require. So source updated by, we need to take it and update under updated by column. Source updated on, we need to take and update under updated on column. Okay. So because for update records, what happens? Surrogate key should update and the remaining data should update, but which one should not update? Created on, created by should not update. Okay, that's why we are not taking those. But when you go to this first one, so when you go to this first one, here also you need to do the mapping. Okay, I forgot to do that. So here also you need to mark source CID should map to the CID, source CNAME should map to the CNAME, source C location should map to C location, source phone number, source surrogate key, source created by, source created on, source updated on, source updated by. See, everything surrogate key is there, created on is there, updated by, updated on is there, all customer ID, all columns are there, customer columns, everything is there. Okay, clear? Everybody understood? Everybody understood this?
Yes.
Okay. So now there is a problem with the synapse. Okay, the problem with the synapse is when you are doing these kind of things with the synapse without I think that will work. Sorry. You remember when the sync is synapse, we can use one option. What is that one option? Anybody remember? Come to data flow. First validate data flow and check is there any issue. So your data flow has validated, no errors. Okay. Yes. So whenever you are using the synapse as a target, one important thing is you can enable the staging layer. Okay, so now I just selected data flow 1. When I debug, it will throw error. What it is saying? So first important thing is no value provided for parameter. Okay, let me provide the value for parameter. I want to process my secondary data 2022-07-14. So this is a parameter value I passed. Now you debug. It is throwing some error saying that requires a staging linked service. The reason is you need to enable staging layer polybase. If you don't want to enable polybase, let me see enable staging layer, uncheck this. Okay, uncheck this. Similarly, this is at the source side or sync side, right? Same, you need to come here also come to settings, disable staging layer. See, enable staging, disable this. Next, source side. Yes, is there any? See, 1 second. See, enable staging, disable here also. Wherever you have a synapse, you can enable the staging if you want to use a polybase. See, it is highly recommended that you enable staging in production workloads to get a better performance. Okay, you can enable staging layer means what? You can simply provide the some staging path like data lake storage into or blob storage, so that it will write data into that intermediate layer. From there, data will be written into your final folder. Okay, so for now, let me go without staging layer. Okay, now you just debug. Fail to run pipeline. What happened?
Parameter.
Parameter.
Showing some error on parameter.
Let me check because I think it's a single quotes. Okay. Main problem is I will not remember anything. It's difficult to remember. No worries, don't remember anything. Try to just check it. Okay, with a single quotes, double quotes, all this. Now you see your data flow is basically running. Okay. There's a lot of improvement is done in last few months in the data flow. No, day one data we no need to upload. Day one data already processed and it is there in the target side. We starting the process from the day two. Day one data already there in the output, right? Ganesh Naidu, clear. So it is succeeded when it comes to here. Let's see. See, the fourth record is came on which date? Today date 15. Okay, and for 1 and 2, if you see, the created on is not changed but updated on is changed. Okay, so let me take this data now and put it in this. Now can you see here, first record earlier what is the surrogate key? 3982, but now it's a 410 something. So what about third one surrogate key same. Okay, what about 4 and 2? 2 is also surrogate key is 2530 earlier, now 38180 something. Okay, whatever this 143830 something like this. This is a fourth one, so it's an insert. That's why if you see here the date and time both you can able to see, right? So at 2:55 there is a update happened for these records. And this update and create and update data same for fourth because it's a inserted. It's a second day data, that's why it's inserted. Okay, now I'm going to run same data flow for the third day, day 3. 1 second. Okay, yeah, so now I am going for the day 3. So when we go to day 3, what should happen? First record, even though I have a first record, it should not update. Why it should not update? Because it's the same data. Fourth record should update, but fifth record is a new record, it should insert. Okay, let's see. I'll run for the next day. You no need to make any change. Okay, now you debug. Oh shit, sorry. Let me cancel it, no issue. Okay, so nothing will happen. Okay, so this is also an experiment only. What will happen? All these records including surrogate keys are matching, nothing will update. Okay, we will see that. This is also one scenario you can see. Okay, anyhow, I don't have I did not plan to run this, but yeah, anyhow we debugged, right? We should see. So now whatever dates we have seen here, 255 last record is updated at 255 only, nothing will update now. The reason is no record is like for all the records. Basically what happens is 142 IDs will match, surrogate keys also matched. When this is matched, it will not come into the any flow. When you say new records and update record, right, in that flow none of these records will come. See here, rows read is 0, rows written is 0 for sync 1 and sync 2. If you update it, if you run it, see 252 252 meaning it's not updating. Okay, same data is there, that's why. Let's say now I'll go to pipeline, I'll change the parameter. Okay, let's click on this, click on parameter, let's change it to 15. Let's change it to 15 for day 3 data and run it. You know, right, for day 3 what should happen? We're already aware, I hope, right? Let's see.
So there are two options, refresh and auto refresh.
Huh?
There are two options I have seen, this refresh and auto refresh.
Auto refresh is nothing but automatically it will refresh. Okay, automatically it will refresh for every 20 seconds or something like that. So
do we need to select that property?
Where you have auto refresh?
Once you run the pipeline, that time it was coming on that window, refresh and auto refresh. You are saying at the time that a lots of enhancement has been done in last couple of months.
Basically, see, auto refresh is nothing but automatically it will refresh for every 10 seconds to show you the status of the pipeline. If you want to manually click on refresh option, you have a refresh option. If you enable the auto refresh, it will automatically refresh for every 10 seconds to show you the status. Here, auto refresh.
Yes.
So this auto refresh.
We need to make it on and off.
No. It is auto refresh is nothing but automatically it will refresh. It is saying that's what. Okay. Fine. So sync 1 is basically we are writing a new record. How many new records are written? 1. Sync 2 is basically update records. How many records are updated? Only 1. Why it is showing only 1? We have 2 records are there, right? Why it is showing only 1? Because this one is basically there is no change in the data. That's why it is not taken into the consideration. Now come to your sync again. It's a 255 is there for 1 to 4 records. Now when you run it, now you see for fourth record 255, it's a 3. Updated date is 3 o'clock. You see, meaning fourth is updated. But what about the second one? Second one is updated is 255 only. Why? Why second record is not updated again? Why oh sorry, first record. This is basically, sorry. Let me see. First record. First record is 255 only. Why 255 only? Because first record is not updated on the day 3. So even though same data is coming from source, but it's not updated. That's why updated timestamp also not changed. And what about the fifth one? Fifth one is, see, created and updated at the same time. The reasoning, there is a new record on the day 3. Day 3, it's a new record. That's why. So you can see the same timestamp for the fifth record. Okay, any questions? Any questions on this? Any questions? Final call.
Maria, first time data will be available in data warehouse already in real time.
No. Data will not be available.
But
Okay,
in
so
that case, initially we need to get the data from on-premise, some other database to data warehouse, right? From staging area.
Some other database, nothing will happen. See, dim underscore cust. Okay, select star from dim underscore cust. There is no data. Let's say when there is no data, what happens? Nothing will happen. So, because when I am explaining these data flow activities, you will not be able to understand properly if there is no data at the sync side. That's why I loaded. Let's say from day to data onwards, I want to reload again. So what you can do, even though you don't have any data, nothing will happen. What happens here is that basically can pass a 14th, let's say 14th day 1 data. I'm just loading first. Okay, let me load it, debug this. So this data will go and insert, that's all, nothing will happen. All the data that is there in the source day 2, everything is a new data, it will go and insert into the target if there is no data in the sync set. This why I kept day 1 data at the sync side, to show you if the record is updated, how it will show, if the record is new record, how it will appear, how you will use activities to compare, to understand the things very easily. I just made it like that, but you no need to do that. Okay, you no need to have any data at the target dimension. If you have three records, I keep telling you, Santosh. So sync 1, it's a completely, we have written a new record. See, 3 rows are written as a new records into your dim table. Now you see 3 records came as a new record. See, same timestamp for created on and updated on, because these are not already available at the sync side. These all are considered as a new records and writing into the sync. On 15th, if you run now on 15th date, what happens? These dates will update. 4th record will update, 5th record will insert, and first record will not change, second record will not change. Even the first record is coming on 3rd day again, it will not update because there is no change in the first record. Clear? So let me run for the 15th also. Pipeline data flow expression. Okay, so it's running now. Again, click on this. See, one record is new record inserted, one is update record. Now you come here and see here. See, 5th record inserted at 3 o'clock 5 minutes. Okay, 4th record is updated again at 3 o'clock 5 minutes, but inserted at 3 o'clock 3 minutes. And first record, see, there is no update. even though that we are passing again. See, on day 3 we are passing first record again, but it's not updated. So second record anyhow we are not passing, it will be as this. Clear? Any doubts?
Hi, Malaya.
Yes. Yeah, delta load means it's an incremental load only from file system, Krishna.
Okay, okay.
Next. Please ask quickly. Already we are running out of time.
Malay, in between, we can use logic apps as well to trigger the alert if any activity is failed.
Any active, yeah, pipeline you can run it from logic app. See, those all our options are there, but what is there is no use of running from logic app. So very rare scenarios where when particular maybe you are running some kind of a function app or something. When the function app is triggered, once that execution is finished, you want to call a logic app. From the logic app, when the logic app is called, it should call pipeline. When there is a lot of dependency pipelines if you want to create, and there is no direct connection available. Suppose event based trigger, it is only working for blob and data lake store gen 2. In those cases, if you have any other source which you want to use as an event based kind of trigger, then you will use logic app things. Okay. Yes, 100% it is possible from logic app. From any, even you have a Java application, okay, Java developer, you are developing web application. From your web application you want to call pipeline. So whenever you want to insert some data and all, you can do those things. Everything is possible because REST URL we have, right? When you have REST URL, you can do anything from anywhere. Simple key term, okay?
Okay.
Next. Any other questions? Fine, if no questions, then thank you all. Thank you.